This is how you build your recurring revenue higher and higher. You see, there is gold in your backyard. You're missing out on cash from clients that you already work with. Stop missing the point. The idea is not to sell a client one thing and then move on to the next one. That's a recipe for failure. The idea is to acquire clients and continue to service them again and again and again and again and again and again. I see this all too often. Agencies have half-built value ladders. They've done all the hard work to find the client, and then they act as if there's nothing else they can help their client with. The name of the game is recurring revenue. The plan is easy and therefore easy to skip. So number 1, acquire the client. Number 2, enroll them in your services. Number 3, do great work. Number 4, enroll them in more services. Number 5, do great work. Number 6, enroll them in your services. Number 7, do great work. Number 8, enroll them in your services. Number 9, do great work. Do you get it yet? Do this until they're enrolled in all of your services. This is how you build your recurring revenue higher and higher and higher. There's gold in your backyard. And if you don't want it, someone else is gonna take it. It's time to own your agency and own your life. Here's a lesson from my barber about raising your rates. Now, it can feel like a paralyzing idea to raise your rates, but is it time for you to raise yours? I want to tell you that from experience, you don't need to avoid this forever. I mean, you deserve to be paid more, and you deserve to get a raise. It's something that I've done many times over the years, and it's something that I want to share my experience with you around this. So recently I was getting my haircut and there was a sign on the wall next to the credit card machine and it read, rates will increase on the 1st of next month. And so when I got up to pay, I told the barber, I'm like, hey, good on you for raising your rates. And then like immediately he looked totally uncomfortable. Like he started to speak nervously. He like blurted out like all the reasons why they were changing their prices. And he's like, he kind of looked around the area, he said, and found other people that were charging more. And last time that they raised rates, like he didn't really change mine. And like he always tries to give me a deal because like I bring my son there too. And so I interrupted him. I said like, hey man, like really do I have a client congratulate me for raising my rates? And I just want to tell you like, good for you. And I'm happy to pay more. And he was shocked. Like he grabbed my hand and profusely just shook it and gave me like a sincere thank you. And this whole thing got me thinking. It's like, why was I so happy to pay more? I mean, after all, like shouldn't the customer like hate price increases? But it turns out there's a lot to learn from my barber about these rate increases. The funny thing is his haircuts are just okay. I mean, my barber never gives me a bad haircut, but it's just like a little inconsistent. Something that my wife points out routinely. So even though the quality and the end product doesn't make me want to pay more, it's about the relationship that we've developed. For example, he's always fitting me into his busy schedule. When I call last minute, he remembers conversations we had the last time, bringing it up. And I feel like I'm getting a fair deal even after tipping him. Now, when I think about my own rate increase experience, my clients were happy to pay more because of the relationships that we formed. When I was nervous about raising my own rates, it was always because I didn't recognize or value the kind of relationship I already had formed with my clients. The reason my clients were happy to pay more was because I took the time to learn about their business. I asked them questions about their goals. I did my very best to get them the results, even if I always wasn't perfect. If you've been feeling underpaid, then I want to give you permission to raise your rates. You see, your clients will never beg you to pay more. That's why it's your job to stand up and ask for it. From my own experience, your clients will be happy to pay more, even if they don't come right out and congratulate you for it. And the ones who aren't happy about it tend to be the clients that you probably shouldn't be working with anyway. Things have a way of working themselves out. I've offered this up before, but might as well offer it up again. If you want a copy of the rate increase letter that I've used to increase my rates with my clients, I'm happy to get you a copy. Just let me know around the comments or around this video in the description. You'll see the opportunity to grab that. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to get clients to sign a 12-month agreement and feel good about it. If you're an agency that asks your clients to sign a contract or agreement in order to start work, congratulations, you're in the small minority of agencies that do so. If you also ask a client to make a 12-month commitment to any services that you might offer on a monthly basis, you're even in a smaller percentage of agencies that do that. So the reality is that most agencies don't make their clients sign contracts and let everyone go month to month and cancel at any time. Now, I believe this is a short-sighted mistake and you're not doing right by you, your company, or your client. The reason that agencies don't ask their clients to sign commitments boils down to a couple different beliefs. belief that a contract will kill the deal or is bad for business, belief that a commitment might turn the client off, or belief that clients don't trust us or don't want to commit, or belief that clients want to be able to change their minds, belief that contracts are uncomfortable, they're awkward, or unkind. Now, we tend to avoid the things that we're uncomfortable with, and asking a client to make a commitment or sign a contract is definitely one of those things which agencies struggle with. In order to see commitments and contracts as not only important but necessary, we have to change our beliefs about them. Now, a great way to consider a change to your beliefs is asking yourself this simple question. Why might having a client sign a contract and make a commitment be a good thing? Well, let's see. Contracts and commitments lay out the rules of the game so we know how to play it. Make sure we get paid on time. Make sure that you're not always reselling the client to make your monthly revenue more stable and predictable. Make sure that your business is more valuable. Tells your clients that you take their and your business seriously. Shows the client what commitments you are making to them. All these things are really good things, and you need to decide, are you running a real business or are you just pretending? Real businesses have contracts. Contracts set expectations for everyone involved and increases the chances that everyone actually gets what they want. It's these very contracts that will dramatically increase the value of your company. In the end, is that not worth the temporary discomfort of asking your clients to sign a contract?